What up? Thought I'd get up here on the channel, talk for a little bit up here. I didn't make a video today. Well, actually, I just made a video. I'm gonna post it here in a little bit. But I just want to get up here right quick. It's a Friday night. It is January 16th, 2025, 2026. Oh, Lord. 2026. 2025 is over. Thank goodness. It's a new year, y'all. It's a new year. If I didn't tell anybody, Happy New Year. Um, just want to get on the channel and see how you guys are doing on a Friday night. I know some folks don't be up here on YouTube on Fridays, but my age bracket, a lot of folks be in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I know folks watching my channel that's in their 20s. They're probably out doing something right now. But um, folks at my age and a little bit older, they might be home, watching TV, having a tasty beverage, is what one of my homeboys would say. Um, just chilling. I just want to get up here for like a good 15, 20 minutes and see how you guys are doing. Started my job last week, so that's going well. Hold on, y'all. Happy New Year, Eagle Live Prep. What's going on, Eagle? How you doing? Friday night I'm in the house. You know, well, I mean, my wife is not here right now, so she had a previous engagement. You know what I'm saying, tonight with some of her homegirls, whatever. You know what I'm saying, so just at the house chilling, doing great. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna see if anybody else can come in here and chat for a little bit. One of my homegirls, matter of fact, if anybody watched my channel, I made a video the other day where I said one of my homegirls channels got deleted, and crazy. She was one of my moderators up here, but her channel got deleted, and now she's trying to get it back right now. So hopefully she's able to get it back. Tony, how you doing? Yeah, man, y'all gotta be careful out here in these streets, man, when it comes to YouTube, man. Especially if you got a channel and you start to have some growth. Like you gonna have some folks who's gonna try to take your channel, man. I didn't really think too much about stuff like that before I became a content creator. I would see like these bigger content creators like on Snapchat and well not Snapchat, I would say Instagram and Twitter. I would see, folks they have a channel and I'm just finding them, but they have on the banner of their channel that they got deleted at like 500K or like 700K. So basically, their channel beforehand was got to that point, it got deleted, and then they had a backup channel, or they had like some email list where they emailed everybody that was on that list and said, "Hey, look, my channel got deleted, and you guys can follow me this channel." So it's a way to bounce back on any type of platform when your channel get deleted. But man, if it takes you years to get a channel built up and then it gets deleted, whew, boy, that's crazy. That is crazy. Doing good. What's up? What's up, Tony? Yeah, so hopefully she's able to get her channel back. It's a shame. It really is. I actually she was on live when well the person that had her channel actually went on live and posted something crazy. And I'm like, and for one point I was like, yo, is this really her? And then I had to, go back to her previous video to see some stuff, and one of her kids posted on her the comments in her last video before the live that her channel got hacked. Then I got in contact with her on um, TikTok. So she had a TikTok channel as well. Since I went up there and talked to her for a little bit, she's like, "Yeah, channel got hacked," and she had just made 10K. Just made 10K. So it ain't safe out here, man. Like the hackers are crazy. They're wild. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be very, very, very careful. Very careful. When you start having growth, then you got to like constantly change your password. You have to do two-factor authentication. Do everything you can to make sure that folks cannot get into your channel, cannot get into your accounts. Because once you get in there, man, it's yeah, it's rough. Really is. But also you gotta think about it like this. Like most email addresses that you have right now, you can almost guarantee you they're on the dark web. They're on the dark web. They already been compromised. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is locked down. Nothing is safe when it comes to your information being hacked into and distributed. It is what it is. We live in a digital age right now where like, unless you have like like certain parameters put up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too easy to get information from people digitally. It just is. Take it from me. I'm a cybersecurity guy. I know how easy it is. It's easy. This phone I'm on right now. You don't believe there's somebody up here on this phone right now looking at me right now as I'm on live? It's possible. Trust me, it's possible. So you gotta be careful out here, man. You gotta be careful, especially if you're a content creator like myself. You have to make sure you keep yourself safe. You keep your channel safe as possible. As best you can, because a lot of times folks that get on that make channels on YouTube or just social media platforms as well, they don't understand about cybersecurity. They don't understand it, like how to lock things down and how important it is to make sure that you keep people on their toes when it comes to them trying to get into your accounts, like changing passwords all the time and stuff like that, and do two-factor authentication. That's a big thing, man. It really is. You gotta keep stuff locked down, man. Gotta keep stuff locked down. If you want to keep it, especially if you're making money up here. What's it, Rod? What's up, Roderick? What's going on? See everybody doing up here. A lot of times when I get to the point where I'm about to get off, then I have like all of my a good amount of my subscribers get up here and like, oh, I didn't know you was on live. I need to start posting more. I'm going on live. I need to like schedule the time and put it up here and say, hey, I'm gonna be on live at this particular time. A lot of folks be missing me up here. What's going on though? How's everybody Friday going? Why y'all not out partying right now? Which I appreciate because you wouldn't be here with me right now. You know what I'm saying? But just wanted to see how everybody is night is doing and why you guys decided to stay in, or if you're not in, if you're out, out and about right now, but you decided to get on the channel. I appreciate it. So what are y'all doing tonight? Anybody going out to the movies? Anybody going to the club? Anything like that? What time is it right now? 9:24. So well, I mean, it's still early tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know when I was younger, I didn't leave the house until like 10 or 11 o'clock. 10:30 at the earliest. Like I didn't leave before then. 11 o'clock, 11:30, something like that. It's kind of crazy for people to leave out that late to only get like what, like 2 hours or 2.5 hours at the club because the clubs normally close about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock if you're lucky, depending where you're at. I know bigger cities, they may stay a little bit longer because they have more security. But like in DC, I think DC you got some clubs that won't close until I think 3. So what is that? Is that Cheetah? With a bud at? No, I don't smoke like that, man. I smoke cigars, man. I smoke cigars. I don't smoke that greenery. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't smoke. I don't partake in greenery. I think had I not joined the army, I think I'd have tried at least once. But since I was not able to do anything like that because I was in uniform, even after I retired, like I just not having any desire to do it. But a cigar, yeah, that's my thing right there. But if you find some bud, hey, do what you do, man. Do what you do. You got seven folks in the chat here. Y'all not talking, man. What's going on? Y'all not talking. Sometimes my lives be lit up here. Want to see how lit it can get. It's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Folks should be turning up right now. I don't turn up on Friday nights. After this live, I'm going to probably grab me some wine. Probably grab myself a big stogie. a cigar, and chill out for the rest of the night. Oh, okay, that's what's up. So do you live in the South? Because I know here in Virginia it's cold as shit. Yo, I went to DC today, and I promise you, before I left out, so first of all, I live pretty far from DC. So in order for me to get to my job on time, I gotta catch the 5:57 train from my house, right? Train station like about 7 minutes from my house. I take that train all the way to the DC Metro, which is like a 50-minute ride on that train. Then I get off, I get on the train. It's not in DC, it's actually on the outskirts of DC. It's still in Virginia, but it's a part of the DC Metro. Now I take that train another 35 minutes from that part of Virginia to the middle of DC. And then from that point, once I get off the train, I take another 6-minute walk from that train to get my job. So I hit the 5:57 train, and I walk into my job at 7:50. That's how long it takes me to get to my work. And then when I get home, it's reverse, the same thing. So I'm like traveling for like what? That's almost 2 hours both ways. So we talking about almost like 4 hours commute. And this morning when I got to the train station, I looked at it. It was so cold. I had to go to my Weather Channel app to see exactly how cold it was. It was 24 degrees outside with a wind chill factor of 11. 24 degrees outside with a wind chill factor of 11. And I stood out there for a good 10 minutes before that train came out. Yo, it was freezing, yo. So yeah, hopefully you live in the South and it's not up here in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that garden stuff will be dead because ain't nothing growing right now up here. Nothing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see these comments. Thoughts on the Dante London situation? Will okay. Who's that? Tony? Okay, I'll speak about it in just a minute, Tony. What's going on though? Relaxing at night, enjoying a quiet house of being born, watching V2. Well, I appreciate it. 757 Stacy. Oh, okay, bet. 757 in the house? Norfolk? Is it okay? So 757. So are you from Norfolk? Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, Newport News, Hampton, Suffolk, Chesapeake, right? 757 in 7 cities. Which one you from? I was born and raised in Norfolk. Young Pop Projects to be exact. What's up, Evelyn? Oh, you working? Where you working at? Is it pronounced Seralina? What's going on? How you doing? Yes, I'm from RVA. Oh, but live in South Georgia. Okay, South Georgia in the house. Thanks for your comments about the white preacher DeBurg. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, yeah. I had to do that video. I had to from Florida. Okay, that's what's up. Hampton. Okay, so Hampton Newport News back that. Hampton in the house and Newport News. Bad news. Bad news. Empress, what's going on, Empress? How you doing? I appreciate your comments. You always comment to my videos. I appreciate you. I really do. So, fun fact, real talk, Stacy, and anybody else watching this video as well. You say you're from Newport News. My brother-in-law was the superintendent of Newport News schools some years ago. If you know, you know. But yeah, he was the superintendent of Newport News for I think a little bit over 2 years at one point. What's up, Regina? What's going on? How you doing? I'm getting some traction here now. So hold on. Got 11 folks in the chat. What's up? Empress, I'm good. Okay. That's what's up, Empress. I know you from Canada. I know Canada got to be cold right now. It's got to be cold up there. My aunt um that lives, well, actually it's my wife's aunt, but I mean, but she's still auntie. I've been knowing her since I was like 18. Um, she lives in, ironically, Norfolk, New York. There is a Norfolk in New York. It's a really, really small town, but it's in upstate New York. And she's like 30 minutes from the Canadian border. And she she says from like mid-September until like almost end of May, this it snowed there. Like they have a summer, and they have somewhat of a spring to a certain degree, but for the most part, it snows. Like real, it just snows all the freaking time up there. I think they have what's called lake effect snow up there, because a lot of times up north or whatever, if you're near a lake, depending on like what the temperature of the lake is, the snow intensifies once it travels over the lake. So you'll get what's called lake effect snow. And if anybody knows what lake effect snow is, yeah, it's nothing like yeah, it's nothing like you never want to experience, man. It is horrible. It is hard. If you don't like snow, you would be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this! I can't believe it's snowing this hard and this much." Like it's relentless. It does not stop. It snows all the freaking time. It's no let up at all. You can go for months with snow in an environment like that, and that's a lot of times how it is up there with her. I don't know how she do it. I don't. I don't know. Party hat. Thanks, Virginia. I appreciate it. See what they thanks. Right. But yeah, Lake Effect snow is terrible, yo. It is. I was stationed at Fort Drum in New York from 20 2012 to 2014. And if anybody know where Fort Drum is at, and if anybody's ever been there before, yeah, I went to freaking Wonderland all year round, yo. All year round. I went to Afghanistan from there, and about like mid-May time frame, and it just stopped snowing like the end of April. It snowed all the way through freaking April. Like I'm talking about like feet of snow. And it started melting a little bit around early May time frame. You know what I'm saying? But it started getting a little bit warm. And I promise you, like as soon as it got to about like 60 degrees, it was like a swarm of bees and a swarm of flies and gnats was all over the freaking place. Like there was no time. Like as soon as it got to a certain temperature, they all spawned and was out. So you would think that, like, you know what I'm saying, in an environment like that, you wouldn't have too many insects, which you don't when it's snowing. But let it get a little bit warm. It's bad. It's really bad. Normally in a four-season environment like up here, the bugs would come in gradually. But up there in upstate New York, yeah, they freaking swarm it if it gets it get any type of warm. Soon as it gets warm, they out. So, but she like it. Her husband's from there. You know what I'm saying? So she up there because of her husband. But yeah, I couldn't do it, yo. I couldn't do it. Even from Detroit, first time catching live. What's going on, Nina? What's good? How you doing? Sorry, y'all. I'm doing this because I have these are bifocals. So like my reading lens is right here, and my far to see far is up here. So I have to like go like this and look down to read the comments. So I know that's crazy. What's going on though? Yeah, I ain't gonna be up here too long. I said I was gonna be up here about 20 minutes. I just hit 20 minutes right now. But I got some folks to be in the chat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stay up here just a little while longer. I watch you all the time. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's very, very humbling to have folks comment in a positive sense with my channel because I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber by any means. Sometimes I can be, all over the place. Sometimes I can be off topic. Sometimes I can be stumbling over words. Sometimes I'm in an environment where I probably shouldn't be um, making videos. You know what I'm saying? So my channel is all over the place sometimes. I try to keep it steady. I try to keep it, um, in line with the thought process and the topic that I want to speak about. But it's a process. It is. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't perfected it just yet. But when I make videos, I put them out there with the intention of helping somebody. And for folks to give me positive feedback means a lot. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even though I think I'm messing up, at least I'm doing something right because folks is actually giving me good feedback. So I really appreciate that. Self-employed, embroidery for Central Florida Black nurses. Well, bet. Nice. Self-employment is the way to go. I'm telling you. What are your plans for your channel in this new year? I think I'm going to double down with getting more equipment. I've been saying that for years, but I think I'm gonna get a microphone. I think I'm gonna probably do more videos actually in the house. I'm gonna just grab some real estate inside my house, and because my house is pretty big, so I'm gonna grab some real estate in my house, get a backdrop, get one of those nice mics, and give some aesthetics, like put some like I said, get a good backdrop and do a talking head video like this. Um, I still do the videos outside, but I think I'm gonna do more of inside videos. Um, if I get good feedback, then I keep doing it. If folks want me to still be outside and make videos, I can do that as well. But I think to grow my channel, I think I have to go and make some videos where I'm inside because I think I have some subscribers that they will connect more with the channel if I have like a studio type setting when I'm making videos. So we'll see what happens. That's what I like about your channel. Hey, Nina, hey, go for it. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you got to lose? you know, what you got to lose? Like I said before, I made this channel for legacy for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make this channel initially for monetization or to even get any type of traction because, I had a channel before, but it wasn't like I didn't build that channel. It was like a channel that I would use like if I was using Facebook or like some other platform, I would just post random videos up there. And I would just do certain videos for my um, family and friends, not for content. It wasn't content creation, right? It was just making videos and just putting them out there. Um, so when I decided to make this channel, um, I still had a mentality to a certain degree because I wanted to give leverage and give my family and friends and even strangers, if they choose to tune in, some value information they could take and use. But over time, it's grown. Obviously, I mean, I'm really appreciative for the growth. I know some folks who probably would think that I should be bigger than what I'm at now. Um, I don't think so because it's all in God's timing. I know God has always let me grow at a slow pace to a certain degree. When I thought I should be bigger, God kept me at a certain level, and then eventually I got to that point that I thought I should be at in the first place. But when you have a relationship with God, man, like it really puts things in perspective, and it really forces you to trust Him. So with the subscriber kind of have now, I'm totally content with that because that's what God has for me right now. If it gets bigger, it gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't, hey, at least I'm at the 1%, because literally I'm in the 1% of YouTubers. Even though I have almost 7,000 subscribers, you would think that's a small amount. It's not, yo. Your average YouTuber don't have 100 subscribers, so it's big. Do you make Facebook content as well? I hear they're making some good money over there. No, I don't I mean, I do Facebook more mostly for like just connect with family, but I don't do any content up there at all. TikTok, I have a TikTok now. So I'm gonna post a video. I just made a new video before I made this live. I'm gonna post that after this live, and I put my new TikTok link in that description. So if you want to join my TikTok, just go ahead and go to the description of that video, and you'll see it there. And every video I make after that is gonna have that on that link there. So I'm gonna start growing my TikTok as well. Look, from Fort Stewart, I watch your chat videos all the time. Is Fort Stewart in the house? Fort Stewart in the house. I think Fort Stewart. Yeah, I got a homeboy when I was in Kuwait. He was in Fort Stewart. He's from Valdosta, Georgia. He's from there, but he was stationed in Fort Stewart for about, I want to say about 6 years. Deployed with them 3 times with Third ID. So I know all about Fort Stewart. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to call him tomorrow. Yeah, content is important, and that's where I'm stuck. And yes, I believe it too. Yeah, no doubt. So like I said, Nina, hey, all you gotta do is pick your phone up, um, hit go to your settings. I don't know if you got an iPhone or a Android. But you got an iPhone, you just go to your camera, click on video, change your setting from 30 to 60 at the very top, and then press record. That's all you gotta do. And just start talking. You ain't gotta talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Just get up there and just start talking. You got some folks up here that just literally would just talk to the camera with no direction, no topic, no title. They're just talking. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest hump I think for a lot of folks when it comes to YouTube is the fact that you're going to be seen by thousands of people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of folks are subconscious about that. They want to make sure they look right or they're saying things correctly. I don't give a damn about how things go. I mean, I'm not saying that I want to come up here and look crazy. I'm just saying like it, the reaction of folks to my channel doesn't make a difference to me. I'm gonna still make content. You know what I'm saying? How you react to my videos don't move me to not make content, if that make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't subscribe to to a narrative where like somebody can tell me what to do on my channel or somebody can tell me that I can't make content, I can't make videos. It's just not like that. You have to have the mentality. You have to. Because folks will talk you out of your game, man. They will. They will talk you out of doing YouTube. And if this is really something you want to do, then just do it. You know what I'm saying? Forget about anything else. Like I said, like I'm not saying for you to come up here and look crazy. I'm just saying like authenticity and you having the heart to be up here and you have a yearning to be on YouTube and make content. Follow that yearning. Follow it. Just follow through with it. That's all you got to do. Like I said, the biggest hump is you uploading that first video and realizing that this video might be seen by thousands of strangers that never seen you before. And I got over that hump pretty easily. I I've been in front of thousands of soldiers before one time. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't have stage fright. That doesn't bother me at all. Regardless of how I may come off to people and how irrational I may be sometimes with certain things. Stage fright has never been my problem. You know what I'm saying? And I know some folks that want to get up on YouTube. I think they're really scared to be on camera. But once you get over that hump, they should be good to go. It should be no problem at all. Okay, man. Okay, that's what's up. So you got an Android. You got Android. You're an Android girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a iPhone person, so I don't know too much about Android too much. My mother-in-law, she has an Android phone. She asked me one time to try to fix it. I'm an IT person, so I can navigate anything when it comes to that kind of stuff. But um, normally, I don't really deal with Androids. Normally, just iPhones. Like, what's up, Sin? What's going on? Okay, hopefully, 2026 is my year. Yep. Hey, 2026. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do you watch One Piece? I don't know what that is. Rap for chicken? I don't know what it is. Like the Riley from One Piece, if he was black. I have no clue who that is, man, at all. But anyways, getting to you gotta check it out. Okay, that's what's up. I will, man. No doubt. So Tony, you wanted me to talk about Dante Landon right quick before I leave. So yo, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about him too much up here on this live, but I'm telling you, the last two videos he made is so disrespectful. And I mean, I'm laughing about it because, you know, it's so much of a detriment to him. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hope that Hannah doesn't feel embarrassed for herself because he made those videos because that was all he's doing for the most part, in my opinion. You know, and it just it's disrespectful, man. It is. And he's doing too much. He's talking too much. He's making a fool out of himself. Old girl that's with him is making a fool out of herself. My goodness. Like I don't, you know, I'm not gonna say I hope that she stays with him because I'm a person that I don't believe in divorce. You know what I'm saying? So even though things look real bad right now, you know what I'm saying? God can fix anything. He can. I'm gonna say that again. God can fix anything. I'm telling you. If you got something going on and you see no way out and you see no light at the end of the tunnel, I'm telling you, God can fix that thing. He can fix it, regardless of how bad it looks for him. No matter how bad it looks for the whole situation, God can fix anything. You know what I'm saying? So if it's meant for them to be married, I hope God fix it. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like we all human. We all have our decisions to make in life. But old girl is in the way, yo. And I know it's really not her fault in that sense because, you know, he's the one that decided to go outside of his marriage and be with somebody else. I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? So his responsibility is definitely there. Um, he's gonna be held accountable. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be held accountable. Not by me, but by the man above. Listen, yo, Book of Genesis. Y'all read the Book of Genesis. What happened in the Garden of Eden? Right? We all know the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden. And bit the apple from the tree of life, right? The serpent told Eve that, you know, that he needs to eat the apple and all this other stuff. And then when everything was said and done, God came down and searching for who? Who did God come down and search for? Adam, not Eve. He didn't ask for Eve, he asked for Adam. So what does that mean? That means God holds men accountable first. So how this thing has navigated with him when it comes to his marriage, he's gonna be held accountable for all of this stuff, yo. Real talk. So, whew, yeah, that situation is crazy. It's crazy. I've never seen something like that before. I haven't. As for like somebody getting on camera and really exposing themselves like that, like it's crazy. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Hold on, I got to backtrack. I was talking for a minute here. Like a smart individual. I appreciate it, yo. Oh my God, tell me about it. We need more people like you. I'm subscribing. I appreciate it. Subscribe, man. I really do. I appreciate it. I think he's playing a game for views. So, he said this before on his channel. You know what I'm saying? That he does like his content for views. Do I think the scenario that he's doing right now is real? At this point, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's manipulation. Because if you real talk, all this could be a hoax. It really could be only for views. You never know that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but folks that follow him would think that this is real stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but it could be all hoax. It could be all just a content. It could be. I think it's egregious for him to do something like this to different comments, just reviews. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it could be all hoax. You never know. So I think it being true is not the issue here. It's not. It does. It's irrelevant. What's relevant is that he's showing a bad example what husbands should do when it comes to being in a situation that's not conducive to a good marriage with their wife. That's a bad example you see setting. That's my big issue right there. A bad example. A horrible example. A horrible example. So, and it's there's gonna be consequences for that. It just is. Not by me, by somebody else. Hold on, y'all. And y'all catch y'all later. Peace.